Here, and today on this video I'll be showing you on how you can trade the higher and lower with a less risky and a very profitable method using the only three indicators. So let's get to the point and start the lesson. So the first thing you need to do is to load the bot. So just click where it's the free bots. So this is my new site, guys, and ensure you trade every day on this site because it's a free site and it has free analysis tools of which I'll be doing video on how to use them in a few. So for this strategy for the high and low, for which many of you have been asking about, it is a very simple strategy, guys, and you can make a lot of money. If you have a small account, you can grow small account. You have seen me growing small account every day and then, and just using the analysis. So the first thing you need to do is to load the bot, of which I'll be using this money maker low and high tick bot. So after loading it, set it to up and down, and ensure it is on higher and lower. So before I continue, I just want to specify something for those who are watching this video for the first time, and for those who want to learn about the strategy for the first time. So if you want to trade on higher, if you want to trade on higher, specifically higher, ensure the offset is at negative. So let me check for another good market with a lesser barrier. So nice barrier. So on this market, if you want to do higher, ensure the offset is negative. Do not forget to change that. This is for beginners. I'll do another video of which will be more profitable than this one. One contract will be more profitable, but I'll explain everything in order, guys, not to worry. But if you like the video, kindly click the like so that I'll know on how to produce the next video. So for the if you want to do these higher, ensure the offset is as negative, and you can change the barrier. But if you want to change the barrier, it's okay because of the risk management. Let me leave the barrier like that, but let me change it to 0.2. If you reduce the barrier, the higher the chances of the higher the payout, guys, and if you increase the barrier, the lower the payout. So if you switch lower, if you want to run lower, ensure the offset is as positive. Not forget that, like that, guys. So that's the main thing you need to do. The other thing is on this part is the risk management part. So this is according to your account. Let me use a $10 this step, and also the $10. So I'm using the training view. So although I have a training view on my site, but let me just use the next this because of the analysis, because when I go back it will start refreshing, so I don't want to do such thing, and I'm only recording with the laptop. So let me switch to this trading view. So in here I have three indicators, which are these: the Arnold Legas moving average, this one, the MACD, this one, and the rate of change, this one, the ROC itself. So on this strategy, and I just want to explain the specific thing about these three indicators. The first indicators, these Arnold Legas are moving average. It acts as the support and the resistance of the market. It shows the support and the resistance. As you can see, it acts as a trend line, meaning a trend line which is a resistant trend line and also a supportive trend line. Like for example, on this if it is moving on a, it is the market, if the market is on bullish, like this one, as you can see in here, the market is a very on good bullish. That's the Alma acts as the trend line, the supportive trend line. If the market is moving on a good bearish like this one, the Alma acts as a resistance. You can see if the candlestick touches the Alma, it starts to fall down. If the candlestick touches this Alma, it starts to go up. So that's why I mean it has a support and resistance trend line. So the next thing is the MACD. MACD, I have already explained a lot of things about the MACD, and to show you the strength of the candlestick and also the strength of the trend of the market. So if the for example, in this market, as you can see, the market is on downfall, and the MACD histogram of this dark red, meaning the candlesticks are very strong on a downtrend. And if it start to produce this pink or light red histogram, the MACD shows the market is almost going to change. The other indicator which I did introduce is these are the ROC, rate of change indicators. So this also shows us on how you can execute the trend without with being while you are being very careful. Only you need to trade while these three indicators align. That's why I did introduce these indicators for display, because so many people only want and plug and play using the bot, but I just want to explain everything, the condition, step by step. So the first thing, if you want to trade on higher, for example, you only need to wait for these candlestick for a pop-up of the green candlesticks. That's why if you want to trade on lower, ensure the candlesticks are green and is above these alma indicators. The second thing, wait for the MACD to turn these dark green histogram. The third thing, ensure the alma is pointing, not the alma, the rate of change indicator is pointing upward, like for example in here. It is pointing upward and is above this 0.00 line at a positive. Okay guys, the second thing, if you want to do lower, if you want to trade on lower, if you want to trade on lower guys, ensure these in the candlesticks are below the alma indicator, and also there's a the MACD produces this dark red histogram. It's easy as that. The third thing, ensure the ROC or the rate of change indicator is pointing downward like this one, especially exactly like this, you can see, and it is below negative, it is at negative, it can be at any negative. So this market is very nice for lower, because except the MACD does not indicates it does not indicate a good down. That's why you cannot take this market unless you want to scalp. Okay guys, so that's how you need to analyze the market. So let me check for a good market, and I will try together. I show you with an example. So I'm working like this one. As you can see, the candlestick has started to be formed below this alma, but it can act as a resistance point. So you only need to wait for a good indication from the market. That's why I'm combining the three of them, so that you cannot trade on the fake out. So the rope is at negative, already pointing downwards. The market has not indicated, it doesn't indicate anything about the downtrend, so you only need to wait for good downflow like this one. If you get a good a bearish movement like this one, that's a very nice market to trade. And also on this one. So what you need to do is just to wait for the market, not force the market. Only need to wait for the market. Like for example, if you check on the MACD in here, it has started to pop up, although a very small and tiny. So you can wait. Nice. So what you need to go to the bot, write 10 1s lower. The offset is okay, so I'm gonna change the to be negative 0.3. Sorry, the barrier should be at 0.3. Go back to the as you can see, it has already changed. So that's why I'm waiting for this MACD to indicate. If it indicates a down a good bearish movement, I run my bot exactly at that point. That's why you need to wait for the three indicators to align, then you trade. As you can see, the ROC indicator is already above 0.0 and the market is going up, but the MACD is also producing these strong or green histogram. So you can also go and change it to higher, the offset to be negative 0.3. So let me go and confirm again. It's okay, the market is above a green candlestick, and run my bot. So you can take a few runs, and also you can confirm on these charts here if the market is on uptrend. You can see it is still on uptrend volatility 10 ms, and the first run is a win. So this is now the barrier. The work of the barrier, it gives you, if the barrier is very tight, it will give you a very high win amount, and if the barrier is very small, it will give you a slower amount like this one. But these tight these high barrier, they are very safe for you to make money, guys. You can see it is very nice, just easy a start, guys. Very easy market. You can take up to 10 runs. If the market, if it changes to red, you need to stop the bot. You can see that's a loss. That's why, because the market was on a downtrend. So you can take up to 5 runs, 4 runs, and stop the bot. If it starts again to be on an uptrend, confirm again to the chart. So you can see it's still okay for a good high. So let me go back again and run the bot. I'll take a few runs. The candlestick is already changed, though I'm already in, but because of the barrier, because the barrier is too small, it's high, that's why I didn't go for a loss. So you can wait, go back again to the chart, confirm. So that's how you do it, guys. That's an uptrend market. You can see the uptrend is very nice in here. So let's wait for the market. As you can see, the market here started to produce these light green histogram. Meaning the market can go down, but only need to wait. And also the ROC indicator is pointing down, so no trade against. So ensure you follow the confirmation of all the market. So let me check if we have another market for lower, and if we find anyone, we can trade for lower. Another market for high, but I've already done high. Let me check for lower. This is a nice market for lower, although the MACD is not that strong. So I'll check it later if I found it. 25 or 25 nice. Another market for high, you can see. What you need to wait for the MACD to be at to print the green histogram and the candlestick to change. This market did fall, but it's okay, we're not there. So I'll do a nice video explaining another strategy on how you can make more money using these high and lower. So you have this market, you can wait for it. You can see it is bringing a nice downtrend in here, and the MACD hasn't produced, only the MACD. So let me go to set volatility 30. Lower the offset to be okay. Let me use 0.5 so that I can show if you change the offset, the barrier, sorry, the market changes. As you can see, the market is already at downtrend. So run the bot, come to the chart for confirmation. If the market stands to be on uptrend, you need only to stop the bot. So the payout will be almost the same, as you can see, but it is at least at high. So you can take up to 4 runs and stop the bot, not overrun the bot. Not overrun the bot, only need to take a few runs, like 4 to 5 runs, stop the bot before they stop the bot like that. So as you can see, the market is very nice for lower once you find a good trend, not force. As you can see, there is all confirmation. candlestick below the moving this moving average, MACD producing a small downtrend, histogram, and also the ROC indicator pointing downwards at a negative. So that's how you do it, guys. Thank you very much, and share, subscribe, guys, on my channel, and we will continue learning together.